You singing with your full potential while taking shower, the spider in your bathroom. When you clean your PC and it doesn't turn on anymore. Can you stop kicking my seat please? You're making white sauce and use some of the pasta water. Peace offering before 2025. Peace offering after. I could be happy as F and my face will still look like this. Watch the WNBA, the players. Do you watch LeBron cause he cute? Yes. Oh damn. Never mind then boo. Slay. Your love is what gives me the energy to keep going in life. Mitochondria. Hey, do you know who's me finally being able to afford basic needs? A reffing multi-nation war. Me every night. Fake scenarios. There are only 2 genders. Adding pronouns to bio. Memorizing all 47 pronouns. Cute is a gender neutral honorific. Awareness posters at hospitals be like. How it feels listening to someone do an accurate impression of you in front of everyone. Me telling him that means beautiful. My little brother who's about to talk to a girl. Boxes of pasta don't need a plastic window. I believe pasta is in the box. Me trying to think of an appropriate response to a serious situation. Memes. I'm a grown man. I'm a big adult. I can do this. Your balance is $0. Samsung Samlight Farm Studios, 2021. It's criminal how little our 4 was made of her. Relax dude, you don't need to the time. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. Consequences of bombs that world leaders understand these days. When you load a game up you haven't played for a while, the F. Some 100 private jets will fly to Venice for Jeff Bezos' wedding and I recycle yogurt cup lids. The human brain is amazing. It functions 24/7 from the day we are born and only stops when you're taking a test or speaking to someone attractive. I hate how I smile, it scares others. Show me. Well, it won't scare me anymore. This is literally what it's like talking to anyone under 17. So I was eating a burger. Now eating a burger is crazy. 58%. Tomato meter. 149 reviews. 84%. Popcorn meter. 500 plus verified ratings. Why am I always alone? Don't touch me. Why don't they make bulletproof vests out of diamond if it is the hardest metal? Cause it's too heavy. 1 gram of diamond weighs something like 15 grams. I will never forget when my mom tried to use her to get my sister's boyfriend of 7 years to propose by saying, "Don't make me go to my oldest daughter's wedding bald Steve," and he looked this woman lead in the eyes and responded, "They make really good wigs now Joan." Ruthless. Leg related respectability. Most respectable. Least respectable. What if Monster came in gallons like milk? It took me several minutes to realize this meant the energy drink. What? Let's draft everyone who has their phone on military time first since you're all so eager. Random side character. The main character everyone's supposed to like. 3rd grade kids when they hold a pen upright on their desk, press down and release. Let her go. It's me you want. Crush's message. Hey, where have you been? It's been a while. Listen, I needed a small favor. World on the brink of collapse, 100 degrees outside, meanwhile people who sleep in jeans. America and Canada fighting over trade. The rest of the Five Eyes Alliance. Carbuncles are cute. Final Fantasy players. Medical students. For real, the 10 minutes I spend on my phone before I sleep are the best 3 hours of my day. Baba, what can I get you? Guy, give me one such that. Baba, say no more fam. Nintendo remembering that they also need to sue the Italians for naming their babies as Mario and Luigi. I wish I was as tired at bedtime as I'm at 2 PM on any given day. Even a gangster like me need a forehead kiss sometimes. 2014 versus 2025. There's a hunger for mock in her eyes now that wasn't there before. Very normal thing to say. Call a family member and read what you typed out loud to them when you get the chance. Parents telling me that they walked 10 kilometers to school. Me telling my kids that I survived a global pandemic. Most people, I need the right type of blood or I'll lie. People with AB positive, blood is blood. Tech companies, we present to you the most powerful handheld game console on the market. Impressive, very nice. Now let's see the battery life. PC gamers, when their custom $15,000 gaming setup performs better than a $400 console. Looks don't matter. Attractive people. Schlop schlop schlop. Thirsty dog. God, I wish I had enough money to discover it doesn't make me happy. Dads, when you turn the car light on for a millisecond, do you want to explode? Another successful smoked blooming bologna. I just need to get my shit together. Me in 2009. 2012. This time last year. A minute ago. Next year probably. Me after pressing I'm a passenger on Pokemon Go. Laughter. You dumb bee. If you see me looking homeless in Walmart, it's because my boyfriend has upped my confidence to its max level and you can't convince me I don't look bomb as F in BBQ sauce stained sweatpants. If Zilla suppresses the disgust response while wearing a Viber, let me clean up moldy food without you're going to Pavlov yourself into being horned for moldy food. A millionaire is someone who has little to no money. I'm a multi-millionaire. How our MF feels saying go forth. How I feel saying Chidori and then tasting a homeless man. When you intentionally add a mistake to a test so the teacher doesn't think you copied from your friend. Your little sibling when you open a chocolate bar. Our chocolate bar. Foreign students when the US government says they have to go. They don't owe their entire life savings to student loan anymore. Americans in the 2020s imagining their dystopian future. Americans of the 1950s to 70s seeing America of the 2020s. Apartment $4,000 and $4,000 a month. Immigration crisis. You woke up at 4 AM because you hustle hard. I woke up at 4 AM because I have insomnia. We are not the same. I scream, you scream, the police come, it's awkward. You match with a pretty girl who shares the same interests as you and seems cool. Linktree in bio. When the sandwiches at the shop 1 minute from my house aren't quite as good as the sandwiches from the shop that is 2 minutes from my house. My parents telling me kid life was so easy when I complained about workload, classes, hours of homework, projects, sports, theater, part-time job and chores. Me as an adult working, coming home and making dinner and cleaning a bit, then playing video games for 4 hours. Depression kicking my ass for months on end, waking up every day trying to do my best. I didn't hear no bell. When someone you don't like tells a good joke. Doctor, well it looks like you're pregnant. Woman, oh my god I'm pregnant. Doctor, no it just looks like you are. My mom, this animal just eats, sleeps and never takes a shower. Me and my dog trying to figure out who she's talking about. My entire bloodline chanting my name as I try way too hard to fit in. Me looking at the F my kid got for the math homework I solved. My mom dragging me to huge parties against my will. Why do you hate parties so much? How it feels knowing your name will never be on a Coca-Cola bottle. When Karen asks for the manager but you are the manager. Yes, I know I said 1 star. I do not like the color yellow, so I always rate 1 star so that there is less of it on my screen. This is a positive review, not a bad review. I'm rating 1 star to prevent yellow. Thank you. Me deciding what's gonna keep me up to 3 AM. Anime, Minecraft, anxiety, thinking about my crush, thinking about my unhealthy lifestyle which I feel I will never recover from due to my lack of motivation to do so. Reddit, Netflix, Vines. Men's mental health, society, be a man. Been gone for 15 years, still in our hearts. Pimples, 0. Blackheads, 0. Amount of high suspension truck drivers that actually use it off-road more than like twice, 0. The secret to being a private person is to overshare dumb shit so people think you are an open book but then not tell them any of the important details of your life. Nintendo, they can't play while they're pooping. PlayStation, Xbox. Style tip, how to wear a hat when you're leaving the massage parlor after getting a massage. True crime podcasters who don't want to get sued, allegedly. I just spilled my drink and then, damn she bad as F. My cat, get off my chair. How I feel seeing every other word online randomly capitalized for some reason.
Spare change, ma'am.